say hello to my guest, Joseph McGinley, here at LSI 2022. Joseph, good morning.
Good morning. Great to be
Happy
here.
St. Patrick's Day.
Wonderful. Great place to spend St. Patrick's Day. Great weather.
This is Irish weather. It's
That's
probably exactly
right.
the same.
That's it. You can celebrate in any weather.
That's the great thing about St. Patrick's Day.
Yes.
So what brings you out to LSI, to this beautiful place?
Well, this is our second time here. We have a startup company, McGinley Orthopedics, and we're here seeking investments, seeking strategic partnerships. And we just had a great conference last year and met a lot of individuals that offer a lot of benefit to our company and our growth and partnering. So we came back this year and man, twice as many people. Amazing.
Yeah, Scott does a great job in bringing a wide range of people here. And so if you're giving us that report card from last year to this year, what's been the big success? What are you telling people about this year?
Well, I think just the number of people that are here and then the diversity of their backgrounds and how they're going to interact with startup companies, plus the speakers. I mean, just some incredible keynote speakers. We heard from Manny on the opening night. I mean, if you didn't get encouraged by that conversation, I mean, you're at the wrong meeting. So it's just been wonderful.
He always makes it seem like even if it's not going the right way, it eventually will.
Yes, that's exactly right. Just keep trying. Keep getting out there and getting it done, and ultimately you'll succeed. I mean, I think that was his message.
I think so. So. So what's been going on with your company since last year? What has changed?
Well, a lot. We've been fundraising through the traditional Reg D type format.
Yep.
We've teamed up with Scott and a couple of his colleagues, and we're going to be excited to announce that we're going to be launching a Reg A Plus investment round here in a few months, which is really going to take us to that next level as far as a startup company. We've grown our company literally from scratch. It was a napkin design is how we started out, and we ended up commercializing an innovative medical product. But for our company, we don't just focus on innovation in our products and designs. We do that, but we also want to focus on how we fundraise, how we sell our products, how we present ourselves, how we really get out there. So it's not just innovative in one manner; it's innovative across the entire board.
As you're raising more capital for your company, it sounds like you're beginning to explore some new instruments, some new pathways to bring that capital in. Tell us more about that.
Yeah, at our company at McGinley Orthopedics, we like to innovate in ways beyond our products. One of the ways we're doing that is how we raise funds, how we finance our company. To date, we've been able to fully fund our company through private individual investment. We heard from Dave Wield earlier today on the Jobs Act and how that can help companies grow and prosper. I think we've taken advantage of every nuance of that Jobs Act to grow and support our company. Over the past several years, we use what's called Regulation D, 506B, and C, and we are able to fully fund our company through that particular avenue. We have no private equity, no venture funding in our company, and we've commercialized 2 products to date. We're now going to take that a step further. We're going to say, how do we grow our company? How do we get that next level? How do we get growth funding? So we investigated and looked at Regulation A+, and essentially that's a mini IPO. You can essentially solicit funds publicly, but you're still a privately held company. Under Regulation A+, we can raise up to $75 million a year through private individual investment, accredited, non-accredited investors. It really gives everyone an opportunity to participate in the growth and success of our company. For us, what that allows us to do are a number of things. One, it allows us to grow our team. We look at investors as team members, and through this, we can tell everyone about our products and say, listen, if you think this is relevant to you, if this story resonates with you, if you've had a family member that has required orthopedic surgery, by participating in our company, you can help make a difference. You literally can help change the standard of care. So we're really excited about the opportunity for the Reg A Plus and partnering with a number of the vendors here to move this forward and really reach that next level as a startup company.
Wow, that sounds like a great way to not only democratize investment, but now those investors are really seeing that direct impact. It's in the smaller companies, it's one of the things I really enjoy. You can see that direct impact. Yes. That product in their hand making a difference.
It levels the playing field. So again, an individual investor can say, that is a product I want to support. That is an idea I really believe in. I want to invest. So they can directly invest in our company and they become a member of our team. And listen, we value each and every one of those investors. I've reached out to our current investors many times saying, anyone have expertise or advice in this area? And I'll usually get 10, 20 responses. So it really keeps that engagement of the individuals. And listen, all these individuals, they know individuals that are orthopedic surgeons, hospital executives, product specialists, and they help get the word out. They help tell them about our technology and how it can improve patient care. So by doing this, by bringing in a large number of individuals across the entire globe, we're not only expanding our investor pool, we're expanding our marketing pool, and we're expanding our supporters of our product. So we're really excited about this. We think it'll help us innovate and take that to the next level.
Well, tell us more. What's really the point of impact? Where do you make that clinical change? How do you help your patients?
Yeah, so our main product, again, is I'm a physician. As a physician, I went into medicine because I wanted to help people. I wanted to take care of people. I wanted to make a difference in their lives. As a practicing physician, you make a difference one patient at a time. By being an innovator and entrepreneur and creating products, you can help millions of patients, literally, by getting products out there that make their lives better. So we saw a need in medicine, in orthopedics in particular, and it's how surgeries are done. So if you have a broken bone and you need hardware placed, the process to place that hardware is no different than it was really decades ago. You're using power tools. So again, without getting into the nuts and bolts of it, you're using power tools that are less advanced than what you can find at your hardware store. So we said, listen, we can do better. We can improve outcomes. So what we ended up doing was embedding sensor technology into the orthopedic power tools. So no need for a big, large, expensive robot. We actually put the power of the technology right in the surgeon's hands. So essentially an augmented surgery. Conceptualized it, prototyped it, went through the FDA process, received FDA clearance, and now we're early stage revenue on the market with this technology.
Wow. So is there a particular, what's the surgeon that you're helping? Like where's your first product placed? There's a lot of orthopedic tools out there, right?
That's
so
right.
Which one did you start with?
Well, orthopedics in general, it's any traumatic injury, anytime they're drilling through bone, this technology is relevant. But really where we're proud to see this being used is in pediatrics in particular and upper extremity. Our first case uses were at Shriners Hospital in Philadelphia, which, it makes us proud. We developed this technology to help patients, but, what a better group of patients to help than
the
kids.
Little tiny patients.
Yeah, exactly. Just for them being in a hospital is traumatic alone, let alone having to go into a surgery and not understanding what's going on. If we can make that surgery safer, faster, less risky for them, I mean, we're literally making a difference in their lives and their families' lives. So, that's where we started out, but our use cases go beyond that. Trauma is a big one. When minutes are lives really in trauma.
Yes.
And if you could make the surgery faster, safer, and get them out of the OR a half hour sooner, that's great. Their potential chance of recovery is greater by that reduction of time in the operating room. So trauma is a big area for us. Upper and lower extremity, that's where most fractures occur, upper and lower extremity. So we have a very large target for this technology of where we can help patients, where we can help the surgeons improve care.
Wow. So are you in the United States, in the US and Europe? What's your footprint like right now?
Yeah, our main market's the United States. We have FDA clearance on our IntelliSense drill. More recently, we launched a second product about a year and a half ago for wrist fractures in particular. It's a plate system that's unique for wrist fractures. So we have 2 FDA cleared products here in the US. We have some products internationally, but we're still pursuing a CE mark. We're still looking at the international market. Our main focus is United States.
The wrist, that's a very complicated structure.
Yes.
So how do you guys help simplify that, make that safer and faster?
Well, that's a great story. When we originally conceptualized this product, my colleague, Dr. Scott Cozen, and I, as well as our orthopedic colleague, Scott Porter, were talking about a fracture case where a young 16-year-old broke their wrist. They had a plate placed on their wrist to fix the fracture, and one of the screws just happened to be too long. Nothing of fault of the surgeon, they just didn't see it. They sent the patient home. They ended up tearing one of the tendons on the far side of the bone because the tendon was rubbing on the screw. That's where we came up with the idea for the IntelliSense, because we said we can make that surgery safer. We can make that screw precisely, exactly right every single time. That's where we developed the IntelliSense. Now, as we continued along in the process, we came up with an idea for a new wrist plate. So it circled all the way back to the original concept. We commercialized a wrist plate that provides a better construct, better healing for the patient, and more precise surgery every time. So it's wonderful to see that come full circle.
Well, Joseph, you guys are in great company. That's always the way things start. Surgeons interacting with their patients, and then you more cases, this problem doesn't go away, and then you learn about it, and now you innovate through it.
Yes, recognizing the problem. I mean, that's this is something that's well known in the orthopedic industry. It's just no one said, hey, this is a problem. They calculate the data on it. Believe it or not, published data, numerous published studies out there, 20 to 25% of surgical screws are misplaced, either too long or too short. That's what's considered standard of care. So when someone says you're receiving standard of care, That's an
Wow.
acceptable rate of screw misplacement of 20 to 25%. There's no other industry in this planet that has that same acceptable rate. But for your body, you fracture your wrists, there's a 1 in 4 or 1 in 5 chance that one of the screws will be too long or too short. So we're trying to eliminate that problem. And it was just by recognizing the problem and saying, technology can make this better. How do we innovate? How do we improve the care? I may be on the other end of that at some point in my life. A family member might be.
Yep.
You want to make sure that you're always thinking ahead and how you can help people.
Well, Joseph, thanks for sharing that update. I look forward to hearing the continued success of your company.
Perfect. Thank you. Appreciate it.